Welcome back, fellow eccentrics. I am the Neural, and this is the BloXCentric server. Yay! I have just logged on. I was getting ready to start recording and building those things up there, and I noticed something. Something is going on. Oh my god, is this a demolition crew? This is a freaking demolition. What the hell? I swear I submitted all the papers. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. No, this is the managers. Or is this what I ordered? Could this be what I ordered? Okay, so we have the forklifts. And more forklifts. Very well. What's going on here? You have a little chugga chugga chew. And another chugga chugga chew. Oh dear lord, it is getting nighttime. No, no, no. No nighttime. Crap, I left my bed in there. No. Everything's gonna start spawning. Hiya! Are we good? We good? Creepers? There's gonna be creepers everywhere. I just know it, falling on top of my head. Okay. Okay. This looks too much like a wrecking ball to me. Dude, don't. Hey. Oh, nice. Nice. Who the hell? Oh my god, this is so friggin' cool. This has got... Holy hell. This is freaking awesome. What in the hell? What in... Okay, let's, the manager's office. Oh, skeleton burned down. Oh, wow. Moo was here. Ah, man, this is awesome. Holy hell. This must have been quite a bit of work, actually. Damn. Now, are we good up here? Is there anything else? I wonder. Well, now we have to check. Let's see here. Well, Moo just got us into the 21st century here. I don't think there's anything else in here. No. Well, that would be a lot of trouble in it by itself. Oh, ender pearlies. Ender balls. Where be the ender balls? No, I think they're down here. No, here. Yay. I need more, actually. Let's just plop this down real quick, like this. Actually, I'm keeping those. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 38. Okay, we're taking those. And this is turning out pretty cool. Although, is that archway too pointy? It might be a little bit too pointy. I might have to add a slab there and there. I'm gonna check it out. However, holy crap, is this a cool prank. Okay, Moo, I'm gonna leave this here, actually, until it's time to start really getting those pillars going. But in the meantime, yeah, we gotta get up there and keep on working. So Yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh, there's the knurl. Important paperwork in the chest. Aha! Official notification by the main organization for order and safety, Moose. I get nervous. Matter, building without an official permission. Underpaid workers, destruction of the environment. Yep, it's a demolition crew. Mr. the Knurl. It's the Knurl. We have taken notice that you started to dig out a huge area in the mesa biome and replaced the natural blocks with blocks from other or even crafted, so to speak, non-natural blocks. As the biome you are in beholds some very rare species, some very rare species, you need a permission for every work you do. That's why we came out to ask you to show us that permission. You have not been there, but a friendly neighbor could tell us that you don't have one. Continues on page 5. Advertisements. The main organization for order and safety is sponsored by Moose Art, your shop for individual art and deco. Open 24/7. He even told us that your workers are not secured at all for the hard work in your clay quarry. Well, damn, how the hell am I gonna secure so many people here? There's like a whole worker here. Do you know how much a freaking insurance is? I mean, there are creepers around. Creeper insurance is just, Alright. Secure that at all for the hard work in your clay quarry. Not even a helmet. That's true, that's true. Of course you'll understand that an urgent situation like this one needed our interaction right away. We set up a safe work area and delivered the needed work machines. A secure and efficient building site is everything you need right now. And of course the permission to build. You can imagine that those machines are rather expensive. So you are commanded to bring the paying for the machines plus the costs for the building permission to our service center in the Moose Art Shop. Building machines, 5 diamond blocks. Building permission, 1 diamond block. Continues on page 9, oh dear lord. Advertisements, our special offer at Moose Art this month for you. Football statues. Sale, sale, sale in your local shop. As soon as you have paid, you can do whatever you want with your brand new and secure work machines. You have the right to consult a lawyer of your choice. If you cannot afford one, that's your problem. Sincerely, Moose. Credits. This prank was brought to you by Moose to Lie. YouTube.com/Moose to Lie. Have a nice day. Colon, dash, closing parenthesis. Huh, I see. This is rather troublesome news. I don't have 5 diamond blocks, or 6 even. Although I do need a work machine. So it's not a demolition crew. Although this is dangerously close to this, which is a very ancient construction piece. And needs stuff. Okay, I almost fell down there and died. Do we have our bed? We do not. Alright, let's get up there first of all. I'm gonna have to pay Moose a little visit. Yes, I am. The Moose Art Shop, yep. I'll meet you up there. Alright, everybody. Quite a nice view from up here. What in the hell? Why are there missing blocks there? I thought these were machines to help working, not to demolish everything. I need some green clay now. Okay. Alright. What I was thinking is that this is actually too low. So it being rather troublesome to raise the roof up, and I really don't feel like doing it, I thought we could lower the floor down. So what we can do is actually to get some dirt and some this and some possibly this, is to actually lower this by, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make a thingy here, kind of like this. and then we can have this open here. Yeah, kind of like this. So you'd have a little balcony here, and then you'd go up. Yeah, I ran out of spruce slabs things. Yeah, and then we could run up here too. So yeah, this is something that is going to have to be done, because quite honestly, I'm not too much of a fan of how this is playing out. So let's get on with that. I need to do it on both sides, and here we can have some real balconies, and up there is just a place to go from one tower to the next. So yeah, that is what I will be doing for the next, I don't know how long. Is that there? Okay. So I'm gonna do it, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, it is done. Okay, guys. I say this a lot. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Yeah. I gotta work on that, but we have this. And with this, we will need something. We'll need to figure out how the thingies are gonna go. Now, I am still wondering what the best way is to decorate this place, because we could go with like this and this, actually, and this and this, all the way around this place. We could go like that, or we could go with spruce, and it would I don't want to say stick out, but it would really show a lot better, because this will blend in just perfectly with the clay and the orange clay. But we do need to add some sort of detail, and more than that, we need railing, for which I do not... I don't want to use the acacia for that, because the acacia is really hard to get. I could use those, but that's dark wood. Dark wood, I'm gonna use that, actually. Yeah, but how are we gonna get upstairs? So what I think we need to do, first of all, is actually to dig down all the way down and just build the spirals. Well, we can build it from the top to the bottom. Yeah, we can do that. So let's first... What the hell? No. And I want that back. Bugger. Okay. Let's see how we're gonna get up there from here. And plop. Okay. How are we gonna go up there? I'm thinking the best way to do this is through a spiral staircase, really. Yeah. It's best if we spiral upwards, I think. I guess. I believe. It's almost night. Can we get away with something? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With something like this. Let's see where we end up. No. Well, oh, sorry, that was a bit loud. Well, maybe if we force the player to go out and look down, and then, that might actually work. That might work. So let's see what we can design here, and then I'll make the thing. If we do it like this, we would need something to stop the players from here. Let's just build everything first, like this, and this. The railing would have to be on the outside and up, and that doesn't really look very well unless we add some of these buggers here, kind of like this, and then we could have the railing on top of this. Let's actually add this right now, so that once I get down, I can really get a what the hell? I can really get a feel for how this will look. So we come up to here and we can't really see anything else, so this will be covered up. Yeah, like this. And we come up to here and what? Where am I? And that might work. And then we go around and we have the stairs. The only thing that's really bugging me, the design option isn't, I don't think, is too bad, but the only thing that's bugging me is this. And then we go up and ooh, and yeah, just whoa. We're gonna need some sort of decoration up here. I think I'm gonna fiddle around with this, and I'll come back to you once once I have something. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Be right back. Okay, I analyzed the thing in analysis wise, and I came to the conclusion that the spruce wood looked like poo. So I changed it up to here because apparently in this context the complementarity between these colors helps. So I don't know what determines when it's best to have complementary colors and when it's best to have contrasting colors, but there. This should be complementary, at least in my eyes. Alright, so yeah. What I came to the conclusion is actually on the other side. Oh, and I of course did that, so I cut the orange bit, made it stop there so that the wood wouldn't get behind the arch, in front of the arch there, so it wouldn't go up to there. I'm sorry, I just took a nap and went to my in-laws to have something to eat, and yeah, that kind of threw me off. However, this is going to be the style, because we're gonna make some windows through the tower, and I just made this for a little experiment. So people are gonna come through here eventually, and they need all this space. This might not be required actually. So this is kind of dangerous. However, I think I like it being kind of dangerous, because it's an old, ancient thing, and yeah, it should be dangerous, because in old, ancient things, everything is dangerous. And yeah, it should be airy, and therefore, airy, ancient things will have lots of these things right here. Whoa, let's just cover that up, which is the reason why I put this here, this wood here. I think it looks pretty badass, actually. I think it looks pretty good, especially from down there. This added level really helped. It really did. So, yeah, I am going to... I had a plan, I swear I did. I believe we might as well... Yeah, let's... oh, right, the window designs. Seriously, dude, we really need to cheapen the things, the fence posts, because damn, this is 1.5 plank per fence post. Alright, let's try to figure out what what we can do for windows. So I am going to actually build the stairs a little bit down. A little bit down, and we'll see what we can do for the window motif. So I'll be right back. Alright, we are all set. I came down a few levels on either tower just to see if the windows were getting placed at the right height, and they are. Then one of the towers I built counterclockwise and then the other clockwise, the stairs, and then had to redo one of them, and yes, I am an idiot. Now, one of the things I wanted to see is actually if... yes, this is the part where we broadened it out. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is too big, 5, that thing is really up there. But a 5-high window might actually be a little bit too big for what we want. So that is 1, let's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. A 3 gap between them. I don't know. A 3 gap might be a little bit too much, or too little. Actually, I wonder if we have. Except if we don't have a 5-high, we have a 3-high, and that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of space between them, and that would be okay if the towers were larger, but they're not, or taller, but they're not. They're kind of small. So I am really not sure. Well, first things first. Let's get rid of this that I thought was a good idea at the time, but is actually really not. It is not a good idea, never was. I suck at this. Okay, and let's get started. Let's get started on the thing. First, we want to frame this thing, right? So I'm thinking, let's grab these two. I'm thinking the white clay is actually not a bad frame. Yeah, that might just work. And we could have a... and we could have the thing... My God. We could have the thing here, the fences. Now, what goes well with white? Either birch or spruce, or even dark oak. Hey, yeah, we could try the dark oak. But let's see how the spruce does with it. Hiya! Spruce stairs. I has them, I has not them. I has no spruce stairs at all. Okay, let's see how they... And there. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Actually, I actually really like that. We have to figure out what to do on the sides, or how to extend it on the sides. I'm thinking we'll take the opportunity by taking this and actually wrapping it around, although none of the tower, well, up there it might wrap around. We should have done this up there, but this is 1, 2, 3. This is one of the 3-high. This is one of the 3-high. 1, 2, 3. Exactly. See, if this was 5 wide, that stair would be right there. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a 3-high. because this stair would be right under that one, and when we went to detail that one, it wouldn't work because the stair was there. So yeah, oh dear lordy, night cometh. I'm gonna play around with this, take a little nap, and I'll show you what I came up with. Well, everybody, this is what I came up with, and I think that looks really, really awesome. Really awesome. Imagine that, like, there. Well, maybe not there, because this. But, there, yeah, there, and there, basically. Well, we'll probably have to figure... Maybe we'll dig this back a couple of blocks so we can do that here, too. It's just one block, I think. One more block, and we'll be able to do that. Wow. I freaking love that. I think we're gonna go with maybe orange there. Well, that's already too much orange. Maybe yellow or red. Yeah, maybe yellow or red there. The arch is red. Maybe yellow. Maybe yellow is a color we don't have that there. We don't still have that there. Yes, that. Okay, I built quite a few rounds of stairs. I had already mentioned that. Now, next step is actually to repair my pick, dig these things all the way down, and then get ready to dig out the freaking hallway. And afterwards, dig out the different chambers with the different puzzles. And then, yeah, give some sort of closure to this mini adventure map, and we'll be done with the build. So there you go. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for watching. You've been great as always. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, and until next time, I have been the Neural, and I hope you have an awesome day.